Fala, fiotes! Que alegria estar aqui! Eu sou o Kalil e você está no Gamer Liu Games. Olha só, minha câmera é sempre assim, né? Bagunçada demais, só por Deus. Vocês estão bem? Galera, hoje nós voltamos com Final Fantasy XVI, continuando exatamente do ponto onde nós paramos ontem, né? E esse jogo, a cada capítulo tá me surpreendendo mais. Cara, tá sendo incrível poder curtir essa experiência pela primeira vez junto de vocês. E eu já agradeço de início, né, por vocês estarem aqui comigo. Um salve pro Cordial, pro Rafael, Diego, André. Cordial tá aqui com a gente, sempre nas lives. E aí, tio? André Teodoro, Skywalker também tá aqui com a gente, Eduardo. Sejam bem-vindos, galera, sejam bem-vindos. Muito obrigado pelo carinho de vocês, por estarem aqui. E vamos lá, mano. Deixa eu só colocar aqui o cabo, porque eu passei a tarde inteira jogando Mortal Kombat 1. Amanhã tem live de novo de Mortal Kombat, tá? Nossa, eu tô apaixonado por Mortal Kombat também. Puta merda. E aí descarregou o controle, né? Então, pera aí. Aê, agora foi. Aê. Já tomaram água? Vambora!
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Sound happy.
Look what the curl dragged in.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Is that all?
Oxi. Não apareceu a legenda, ué? Bom, vamos ver.
Well,
Ih, cara, será que deu BO na legenda?
what's that for you, dear?
Será?
Anything else?
Deixa eu desativar e ativar de novo. Senão a gente sai do jogo e entra de novo. Vamos desabilitar. Vamos lá e habilitar de novo. Ah, agora apareceu, ó.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
Não, tava ativado, cara. Eu desativei e ativei.
Father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal
Servido
themselves
de
to
maçã.
humans. Nectar, you say? Clive. So it would seem.
Que bonitinho, velho.
That sounds painful.
Bora, Leozinho! É, o Cup tá de volta. Só faltou o Reda aqui, né? Mas enfim.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Fala, Hernani, meu lindo, tudo bem?
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that.
Isso aí.
It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Isso aí. Bora, bora, Edgar.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance.
A voz dele é demais, né, Cordial?
It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice.
Isso aí.
And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
Faltou só barbão agora, né?
Atonement then, is it?
Olha lá.
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Mano, você tem dois dominantes aí, velho.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Vai na BGS, Alexander.
Pay a visit to Mother.
Vai ser demais te conhecer lá, mano. Vai, tenta ir, tá bom? Esse ano eu não sei quais são os dias, mas eu sei que é em outubro. Vai, mano. Conselho dos Anciões.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without?
Nossa.
But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new
Salve, Hobbit! Tudo bem?
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest?
Sim.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Valeu, Peter. Tamo junto. E aí, Nessa? Bem-vinda.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orsa.
Ah, ele deve ser o pai do
If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate
dominante
return
do
to the
Bahamut.
holy capital.
Eu acho.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
É isso mesmo.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens.
Deu ruim.
For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Que merda.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
Pro rei?
The higher-ups. The
Olá.
gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
Caraca, mano.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Vou colocar o link certo na live aqui.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Só colocar o link certo aqui, pessoal, pro pessoal do Insta vir. Beleza. Boa noite, Valflan. Tudo bem?
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick
Apareceu coisa
So what
nova.
god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Tá, e o que ela tem de novo aqui? Tônico Coração de Leão. Carrega a barra de transcendência por 30 segundos. Vamos pegar o que é importante para
You'll
nós
not find
aqui.
a
Isso aqui
better
não pode
price than
faltar.
that. Speaking of Oriflamme, are you the trading routes leading south?
Salve, Darien! Seja bem-vindo!
Traffic. If you ask me, some foul's brewing, and it entires borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Fala, Luiz, é da hora, né? Essa musiquinha é da hora mesmo. Vamos só ver se não tem nada mesmo. Tem um bagulho ali, ó.
Well, what's something for you, dear?
Uou! Temos coisa nova.
Should last you a good while. Anything else?
Nossa, que espada linda, velho! Ô, louco! Olha essa espada aqui, rapaziada. Olha essa criança aqui. Caraca, moleque. Coisa mais linda, velho. Da hora, da hora, da hora, da hora. Não chegou no grupo? Era pra ter chego. Sim, o jogo já lançou, Guilherme. Eu tô achando incrível.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment.
Sim, combina com Clive, total.
Gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos.
Salve, Danilo! E aí, mano?
And at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys.
Ah, o YouTube vacila mesmo, Dari.
No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
There's...
Verdade, Xande.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane. And it's
A espada combinou completamente,
through
mano.
Northreach.
Olha o pãozinho saindo lá no fundo, ó.
Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... Who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Da hora, da hora. Beleza, relatórios de aliados desbloqueados. Vamos dar uma olhada. Agora você pode ver relatórios de aliados falando com Gaut. Esses documentos compilados pelo Rompe contém... Tá, beleza. Boa noite, Carlos. E aí, boludo? Não sei o que me espera. Eita, pega. Daqui a pouquinho o negócio vai ficar louco. Não contem o que, só me fale se vai ficar louco.
Good day.
Deixa eu aumentar o nível do maninho aqui.
I have quite the find for you today.
Essa musiquinha, mano.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. You are always welcome, Clive.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Eu acho que não, Saulo, não tem como, velho.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eu também, Pedro.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Sim, essa música é clássica da franquia, né? Quando alguém se torna membro aqui do canal, ela toca também. Se tornem membro pra vocês verem. Pior que é verdade.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And
Você é
did I ever tell you about how he was
multidominante.
once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Aonde que fica a Marta, Luiz? Eu nem lembro. Em qual região ela fica?
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Fala, Thiago! Olha o Thiago aí se tornando membro do canal. Muito obrigado, querido. Muito obrigado. Seja muito bem-vindo. Obrigado pela força, viu? Não tocou música ainda não. Daqui a pouquinho vai tocar. Eu acho que ela tá atrasada, mano. Já era pra ter tocado. É, já era pra ter tocado mesmo, cara. Quando alguém se torna membro no canal, ou quando um membro do canal manda aquelas mensagens tipo superchat, que só os membros conseguem, Aparece a musiquinha, velho. Ih, não apareceu, só porque eu falei, mano. Eu acho que ela tá atrasada, mas vai aparecer. Já era pra ter aparecido, na verdade. Pera aí. Caraca, tamo longe demais.
Master Quentin will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
Tá, aqui não é nada. Aqui não abre, então deve ser por cima mesmo. Pô, galera, passei como mentiroso agora, hein? Não tocou musiquinha. Mas obrigado, viu, Thiago? Seja muito bem-vindo, mano. Sinta-se em casa, viu, meu irmão? Tem um grupo só pra membros do canal. Se você olhar lá na aba Comunidade, tá? Dá uma espiada lá, que lá vai ter o link pra você participar com a gente, tá bom, maninho? Qual que é o nome da região lá? Fica no território do lago, próximo a Rosária. Região do lago, mano. Aqui, ó, Lago Leste. Vamos dar uma espiada. Repouso da Marta, aqui, ó. Vamos lá. Repouso da Marta.
It's true. Burned to the ground. The whole village. Imperial scum.
I hear they were hiding branded that didn't belong to them.
Cadê a Marta, cara? Aqui, eu acho.
Oh, Clive. Well. And you, of course.
Certeza que ela vai dar alguma coisa?
But then the Imperial. But the Imperial. Don't you go dying too.
Certeza, galera, que elas iam dar alguma coisa?
What if we're next?
E aí, Ramon? Não, mas qual item que você falou que é bem da hora? Ah, não tá liberado. Tá bom. No problem. Salve, Otacílio! Tudo bem, maninho? A trilha é braba mesmo, Thiago. Eu gosto bastante também. Bom, vamos lá.
But how did the grocer know his dog? Sun's setting fast. Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Oh, não tem como pegar um chocobo mesmo, não, mano? Nossa, galera, eles tinham que colocar uma opção pra tirar o motion blur, né, cara? Nossa, mano. O motion blur desse jogo aqui é pesado, né, cara? Dá até um negócio no olho. Ah, não, de boa, Slayer. Era isso que eu queria saber mesmo. Show. Foi. Ô, Thiago, tamo junto demais, irmão. Porra, velho, obrigado, cara. De coração, obrigado pela ajuda e pela confiança acima de tudo, viu, maninho? Tamo junto demais, Thiagueira. É nóis, mano. Sim, cordial.
There. Northreach.
Mano, olha que lugar bonito, velho. Sim, tem como melhorar sim, mano. Eu só não tô melhorando porque eu tô guardando pra poder comprar as habilidades mais importantes.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
A plum for the apple of your eye.
You there!
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden.
Not another step, branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
Not getting any fresher.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome, stranger.
I'll be here if you need me.
Each one is handcrafted from...
Boa noite, Thiago. Tudo bem? Bem-vindo, mano.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time.
Que linda.
Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Olha as ideias, mano.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele.
Que isso, garoto?
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible.
Para que falar desse jeito?
Which brings us here.
Convincente, né?
To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely.
Ih, o Clive não vai não, moça. Já tentaram.
I shall expect a favor in return.
PlayStation 5, Delcinho. Fala, Ciclone. E aí, Garcia? Maravilhoso, né?
However do they get that? Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but...
E aí, Wallace? Jogão, né?
It is going to give you
Sim, tá sim,
exactly
Delcinho.
what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
E aí, Israel? Só alegria, mano. E
My new
você?
escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
E aí, Fabião?
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Como se fosse o fim do mundo, né, Clive? Pelo amor de Deus, cara. Vai, mano. Nós acreditamos em você.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
Antro de boas ações, isso aí.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now,
Tatienne.
having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Você aceita a lua com estrelas de Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Vamos lá, fazer a missão? Vambora.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
Tatienne.
The day
Bonito
before,
nome.
she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing.
Fala,
Only that she
Clayton.
needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a
Potions não é nenhum problema, Metroid. O ruim é usar os anéis. Os anéis
It didn't take
zoam.
long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something.
Os potions não muda
The
muito,
dame was
não.
so proud of her for how
Tipo,
much
mais
she was bringing
7% de dano ou
Just didn't
7% de
wanna let her
defesa.
down.
Não muda muito, não.
This man from the garrison.
Perto da
You ever
vida,
seen
né? Dos inimigos.
course I
Não muda
did.
muito, não.
He tried to sneak into our room enough times.
Mas os
Son's
anéis
got a
mudam.
scar over
Ele
one eye.
modifica o gameplay,
Claims
né?
he
Aí
got
eu
it
acho
in
zoado. Eu
battle.
não uso, não.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
That's the day done then.
heard the bones fell favorably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Os caras não vai pra bordel, né? Olha aí.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely.
Ok.
Fools there nigh on every night.
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's tour.
I need others marching.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Acho que não, Slayer.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke
Tô sabendo de nenhum, viu, Maria?
According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables.
Bertrand.
Tell him I sent you.
I shall return
O
as
nome
soon as I find something.
do Bambambam da Ubisoft aqui no Brasil. Bertrand. O cara tá longe. Mas nós vai, vambora. Dá pra ir por aqui? Não. Ó, isso que me quebra, ó. Tipo, ó onde a gente tem que ir, tá ligado? Mano, era só pular isso aqui, velho. Se fosse um Assassin's Creed, ó. Vamos lá. Não tem variedade de traje não, mano. O jogo ele vai te mudando de traje automaticamente conforme vai avançando as missões. Olha lá, aqui ele pula lá, ó. Tinha que pular uns bagulho maior também. Mas tá bonito. Ó, um negócio desse tamanho aqui, ó, tem que pular, mano.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital. but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Pois é, Cordial. Tá faltando uma galinha aqui, né? Pra gente poder andar, né, mano? Um chocobozinho.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course.
Todo mundo conhece a dama.
I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Olha esses caras. Não é de resina, ó. Eu tô chamando você de Maria porque por causa do nick, tá, mano? É, não é a Maria, é o filho da Maria, né? Mas enfim, é de resina. Meu Deus, me dá um bicho pra bater.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Ó, vou até mexer com esses cachorros aí. Aê, nem precisou. Vamos.
Can't let them get any closer to the village.
Stay down.
That's enough.
Gabriel.
It's over. Give them all you've got, boys.
Boa. Boa noite, João. E aí, cara? Da hora, né, Cordial?
Damn it all. Bodies.
Ih, deve ser a mina.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Ih, é a menina lá que ele tá procurando. Tamo junto, João. Ô, louco, imagina. Aprendendo,
So
mano.
you. Tatienne.
É Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him.
Caramba.
We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess.
Galera, acabei de ver uma notícia aqui. O jogo foi confirmado para PC, tá bom? Não existe uma data nem nada, mas estão trabalhando na versão de PC de Final Fantasy XVI. Que delícia, mano. Primeiro, mais pessoas vão jogar. E segundo, com certeza vai estar melhor otimizado. Eu espero, pelo menos vai ser a única plataforma onde a gente vai conseguir jogar 4K 60, né? Claro, se tiver um computador ultra brabo, né? Nem o meu vai conseguir. Mas até porque o meu é fraquinho pra caramba. Mas a versão vai possibilitar isso. Então já fico feliz.
Speaking of which, I saw her in Moore just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Da hora, né, Guilherme? Da hora pra caramba essa parte, mano. Seja bem-vindo.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Jogar isso aqui no PC, tudo nítido, deve ser a coisa mais linda, mano. Esse console perde muito, mano.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Mano, só história triste mesmo, cara. Só catástrofe mesmo. Que nem vocês falaram ontem.
I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Ok, mais um desastre. A dama.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The veil counts.
Sim, Alberto, isso mesmo. Acabei de comentar com o pessoal. Isso é legal pra caramba, né? Da hora, mano.
According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
Total, Guilherme, total. Nébulo? Isso mesmo. Só desastre.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Boa noite, Carlão. Tudo bem, cara? Seja bem-vindo. Como é que você tá? É, tem mesmo, né, Guilherme? Pode crer. Como assim? Seu irmão faz os carros do Ayrton Senna? Ô, louco, mano. Manda um pra mim. Pra eu colocar no setup aqui.
None worth mentioning.
Que da hora.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Poderia,
Which is
Cordial.
why we'll be taking the back door.
Ah, entendi, Alberto. Mas faz essa maratona, mano. As lives estão muito legais, mano. Vai por mim. Vale a pena, viu? Olha que louco. Os cristais. A casa de prazeres. Ai, ai, ai. Risos entusiasmados.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
Não, mas fala pra ele mandar um pra mim, mano, pra eu divulgar o trampo dele aqui na live. Aí, ó. Já pensou?
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Ah lá. Ah lá. Ah lá.
So then, how do we proceed?
Well, we're using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Ele é mesmo, Guilherme. Da hora.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us?
3 dominantes.
To leave us to die when our bodies are spent.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No. This isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Legal. Só vamos. Cabeça do Draco. E aí, Eduardo? Seja bem-vindo, mano. É um prazer tê-lo aqui. Tamo junto. Obrigado por se inscrever, viu? Seja bem-vindo. A casa é sua, mano. Da hora, Gabriel.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Vai dar bom, mano.
It's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Você acha ele parecido com o Shadow?
The last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as he claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it.
Eu acho que o Shadow é bem mais quieto.
You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
E aí, Riquinha?
Alive, my boy. Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change.
Pô, da hora, Guilherme.
These moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Pô, obrigado, Edward. Coração, mano, obrigado. Boa noite, Riquinha. Boa noite, Ed. Bem-vindos. Tamo junto, Eduardo. Obrigado mesmo, cara.
Embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
E eu vou jogar, Gabriel. É mesmo, Léo? Zerou? É bom mesmo? Quantas horas você demorou? E aí, Felipão?
Come on, this way.
Vambora. Cara, eu tô apaixonado pelo jogo, Léo.
Obviously.
The passage is empty.
Olha aí, olha aí. Quem explora o rabo espicha. Não, pera. Eu sinto falta só de uma coisa, mano. Do barulho de armadura conforme ele anda, saca? Check, 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 sabe?
They're not from the garrison. I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Boa. Pior que já fizemos série, hein, mano. Mas não é volta a jogar assim. 40 horas, legal. Essa é uma das partes mais bonitas do jogo. Legal.
You're welcome.
Só ver se não tem nada aqui, né, pra pegar. No. Então vamos.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
É verdade, dá pra ouvir o couro mesmo. Ram, 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 ram.
Captain, to arms! Summon the cannoneer! At once!
It's over.
Com certeza, Thomas. Boa demais, Thomas. Boa demais. Tamo junto, meu irmão. Tamo junto. Obrigado pelo apoio, viu? E por assistir com a gente. É muito significativo pra mim. Obrigado.
This may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed?
Que isso, cara?
You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Então vem, grandão.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Ah, 3 tiros então.
Not this time.
Mano, a música, velho.
Not this time.
You feel that?
It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Já era.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Oh, bollocks. He's got a Kashik.
Que isso, cara? Ô, louco! Ô, louco! Que da hora, velho!
Let's end his torment.
Torgal!
cara ficou turbado, mano. O cara montou no bagulho, mano. Vocês viram? Pareceu o tal Pai Pai em cima do topo. Quem lembra do tal Pai Pai? Olha lá, mano. Que isso, cara? Ah lá, mano, bem no estilo tal Pai Pai mesmo, olha lá. Ah, tomei à toa, hein, mano. Isso, acaba com o negócio dele. Rápido. Aê! Rapaz, o bicho é brabo. Legal, mano, legal. Isso mesmo, Guilherme. Isso, Dragon Ball, exatamente. Da hora, mano. Galera das antigas tá afiada aqui. E entregando a idade também, né? Vocês estão.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared.
Cano do Mario Bros, ô louco. Boa noite, Alberto. Valeu demais, meu querido. Um bom descanso pra você. Assista depois, sim. Tenho certeza que vai ser legal, mano. A galera já falou que daqui a pouco acontece uns bagulho muito doido.
Oh, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid.
Qual habilidade, Slayer?
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick.
Mano, olha o lugar de extração, mano.
But I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Temos dinheiro já pra comprar. Falta pouco, galera. Falta pouco pra comprar. Falta pouco. Sim, o Cid é incrível, mano. A voz dele é muito braba, né? Eu gosto também. Mano, a galera tá tudo virada no Jirai aqui dentro, ó. Olha lá, ó. Olha lá, ó. O Éter ferrou todo mundo, mano. Galera, tem ainda essa habilidade que a gente acabou de usar. Tem um boost nela ainda, viu? Deixa ela ainda mais louca.
She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Fuck me. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Não, eu vou upar tudo, Guilherme. Só que por hora eu só tô focando naquela do Garuda, tá ligado? Depois dela, eu vou upar tudo da Fênix. O Torgon é muito lindo, cara.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Why, yo? Whoa. Some help.
Hold on. Não, o Cid é brabo mesmo. Ele é mais carismático que o Clive, mano. O Clive é só chorão. E não dá o beijo nas minas.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Ih, Clivão. Aprender muito ainda, filho. Mano, olha o lugar. Beleza. Sim, o cenário é lindo, cara. É, pois é, Guilherme. Clevão é bonitão. Não é bobão. Mas nem tudo na vida é só beleza, né, mano? Tem que ter lábia também, pá. Vocês acham que eu casei como? Por beleza? Mas nem fodendo. Vamos ser justos, né? Agora vem. Meu Deus, é muito dano.
Give them all you've got. Don't let them get away. Not this time. Give them all you've got. Don't let them get away.
Quebrou.
Give me fire. Give them all you've got, boy.
É isso aí, aprende com nós. É, o Cloud mal fala, a verdade. Cloud é muito emburrado, mano. Eu acho ele muito sem graça, velho. Sephiroth é mais carismático que ele. Pois é, Gabriel, é bonito mesmo.
What happened to two?
Ask one.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Cara, vocês são Eikons, vocês são dominantes. Mano, essa iluminação é bonita, hein?
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
É, Team Sephiroth, sempre. Ô, louco. O vilão mais louco que tem, velho, depois do Darth Vader. Mano, eu vi uma estátua dele, mano, por 800 pau. 1/4. Gigante, cara. De resina também. Ai, cara. Absurdo.
I knew it would be big.
Olha esse lugar.
But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Olha os órgãos. O órgão, né? Os órgãos. Deixa eu ver se eu acho a estátua pra mostrar pra vocês, mano.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Ih! Parece que o cara não tá vendendo mais. Putz. Será que o cara não tá vendendo mais, mano? Pera aí, galera. Estátua. Ih, rapaz. Ah, ele tirou do ar porque não tá aceitando mais encomenda. Uma galera deve ter comprado. Droga. Vambora. Vambora que tá lindo isso aqui, mano.
Oh, no. Them again. Is there something you two want to tell me?
Galera, o upgrade dessa habilidade é lindo. Eu tô quase querendo pegar ela do que a outra, na verdade.
The two places connected somehow.
Nossa, João, os dois são brabo, hein, mano. Final Fantasy é incrível, mas Diablo vai te dar uns 5, 6 anos de gameplay, né, mano? Você vai estar uns 2 anos jogando Diablo, Final Fantasy vai estar custando 20 conto daí. E Diablo demora pra cair o preço, né? Então, sei lá.
Stay down. Don't let them get away. It's over.
Morre, mano.
Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough. Stay down.
Não, o Diablo é viciante demais.
Stay down.
Tem um maninho aqui, o Hernani, ele tá quase nível 100 já do Diablo. Olha quem apareceu! Sim, é 1 pra 4, Gabriel. Que besteira.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Lend me your strength. Give them all you've got, boy.
Morre, cara. Morreu. E aí, Sarinha? Boa noite, obrigado. Muito obrigado, tamo junto.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here.
Tá quente.
Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Obrigado.
Let's just be careful then.
Galera, chegou um rango aqui agora. Misericórdia, velho. Mano, olha esse lugar. Mano, olha esse lugar. E aí, Alailson? Acostumei sim. Um caldo, mano. Ela fez um caldo. Bahamut?
If I had to guess.
Não é não.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Dragão acástico. Ô, louco!
Keep your distance, boy.
Ouch! Caramba, mano.
Don't let them get away.
Eu quero derrubar ele antes de usar as coisas que eu tenho. Cara, como é lindo, mano. Ai, tomei. Tá quase caindo. Aê! Boa noite, Sadraque! Cara, que coisa mais linda, mano.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Pô, eu nasci do fogo, rapaz. Apelão.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Tomei. Ô, louco! Errei. Clive Targaryen, é, mano. Caramba, cara. Tá quase. Aí. Vai, arranca a barrinha amarela. Vai. Vem não, grandão. Opa, sai. Nossa, velho. Cachorro. Cai, desgrama. Vai cair. Ô, câmera, ajuda aí. Boa, galera, boa! Ai! Isso é novo. Cara, se eu morrer agora eu vou ficar tão triste, mano. Se eu morrer agora eu vou ficar muito triste.
Keep your distance, boy.
Vai, quebra a barrinha. Tomei. Tá morrendo. Ai, tomei. Tomei não. Tá morrendo, mano. Sai pra lá, fedidão. Aí. Caraca. Derrotou o dragão acástico. Brabo. Fala, Jefferson. E aí, mano? Não aprendi a domar o meu dragão. Já era.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before
Umas
they get
15, 20 horas a gente tá, mano.
Being
Por
the
aí.
last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after. By which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
Tem coisa mais da hora que isso?
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Galera, não reparem não, tá? É o horário que eu tenho pra jantar. Então, geralmente eu faço as lives e vou jantando e tal. Não reparem não, tá bom? Mas se quiser reparar também, pode reparar, tá bom? Bora!
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Nossa, o bagulho vai ficar muito louco. Eita, galera. Estão me deixando ansioso, mano.
Beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here. That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Tá pega. Valeu, Kazu. Obrigado pelo superchat, maninho. Tamo junto. Beijão no seu coração, é nóis. Que treta, vixe, foi essa, mano?
Where the hell am I?
Que isso, mano?
I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Que loucura.
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving, one way or another.
Que é isso aí, velho? Porra, não deixa esquivar. Corre!
What else can he do?
Que loucura, velho.
That power isn't yours.
Quem lembra do Bleach, terceiro episódio? Que o irmão da Orihime vira um bagulho desse aí.
This is mine.
Meu Deus, cara.
I remember now. I had a fire. I had it freed.
Tá, pular, beleza, mano. Dá pra mudar as habilidades deles também. Tá, mas e aí? A gente vai ganhando mais mobilidade com ele, legal. Não dá pra marcar. Esquiva, tá, esquiva é a mesma, ok. Ah, agora tá ficando interessante, mano. Da hora, velho. Que louco, irmão. Tá bem ágil agora, ó. Tá, beleza. Que animal, mano. Da hora, velho. Deixa eu só ver uma parada aqui. Ah, eu ainda não tenho como colocar. Deixa eu ver. É, eu ainda não tenho. Bom, beleza. Vai morrer, vai morrer. Ô, louco! Gostei disso, hein? Já era, bichão. Que animal, velho. Attack on Titan, é.
It's done.
Ô, louco! Nossa!
How many more could there be?
Mano, isso tá muito louco, velho. Top demais. Nossa, minha sopa até esfriou aqui, velho. Misericórdia. Vixe! Vixe!
As you wish.
Ó a música, mano. Olha a música, irmão. Agora o negócio ficou bom, mano. Ó, o cara deu um Psycho Power do Bison, mano. Cara, não dá tempo não. Ah, dá tempo, eu tenho que usar isso aqui, ó. Cara, que absurdo. Me pegou ainda, velho. Maluco do céu! Que isso, mano? Apela nisso, ó. Vai, isso. Mais um. Mais um que dá tempo. Mais um. Cara, isso é absurdo. Para com isso! Cara, que absurdo. Para com isso! Sai! Nossa, aí eu vacilei. Cara. Genkidama. Toma. Impressionante. Genkidama mesmo. Vem, Frieza, toma! Mano, se isso aqui não for referência, eu não sei o que é. Caraca. Meu Deus. Mano, e a música, velho? É a Genkidama, velho! Cara, a Genkidama, velho! Dragon Ball total, mano! Que louco! Meu Deus do céu! Pô, se isso aqui não for referência a Dragon Ball, eu não sei o que é, velho. Que incrível! Que incrível! Meu Deus do céu, que incrível! Vou até comer minha sopa que esfriou aqui. Pirei, mano. Pirei. Ô, louco, que absurdo.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right. Oh.
We'll find you a healer.
Here? No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Caramba, irmão. Puta, o Cid não pode morrer, mano. Já foi 2 pão aqui, galera. Vocês não perceberam, não, Skywalker?
One left. That'll do me.
Puta, ele não pode morrer agora, não, mano. Puta, ele vai morrer.
Try not to talk.
Clive.
Puta, ele vai morrer, mano.
For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So,
nossa, mano.
I made a choice.
Ele vai dar o Eikon dele. Mano. Só cagaram na música, né? Poderia ser uma música bem triste, né?
The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Pô, mano. Já era, mano. Putz, já era os cidófilos.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Eita, mano. É agora. Ah. Desmaiado, mano. Né? A música, erraram na música, né, mano?
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave.
Que louco, mano.
I know you're there, Ultima.
Última?
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, You'll have to go through me.
No way que a gente vai jogar com ele.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
Cara, o Joshua tá muito brabo, mano.
No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
Deus,
cara. These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Meu Deus, mano! Mano, chegaram no esconderijo!
Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Puta merda, cara.
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas? That won't be necessary.
Nossa, o Titã. Caramba, mano. Caramba, mano, que fita, velho.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
Ó, chegamos em Assassin's Creed Mirage, galera.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, harmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices.
Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Caramba, velho.
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way. Kupka's private guard. It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
Eu acho que agora dá pra pegar o Chocobo, né?
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Vamos de Bastin correndo no telhado, vamos.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us.
Valeu!
We'd help you if we could.
Gel the best, é nóis. Tamo junto. Obrigado.
You're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Isso aí, vamos detonar esses caras aí, vambora.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Que da hora, mano, o poder do Cid, mano.
Come on. Oh, so many others. The bearers
safe.
Nossa, agora o bagulho fica louco, mano.
Sid dies here.
Pera aí. Como é que é? Não, pera aí, eu preciso... Pera aí. Tá, e pra soltar... Nossa, velho! Irado. Animal. Animal.
How many are there? Titan sends his regards.
Espetacular.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Eita!
They brought a pet. You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Ah, pera aí, pô. Ô gato chato, pera aí. Tá ficando bom o negócio aqui, pera aí. Incrível. Ah, errado. Cara, muito louco. Pô, deu dano, hein? Rápido, bem rápido. Pô, da hora. Da hora.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Cadê o símbolo dele do rosto? Ele ficou sem símbolo.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
E ele tá mais cabeludo também. Pô, da hora, hein? Mano, o esconderijo já era, velho.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery.
Ah, já se passou 5 anos da morte do Sid.
Oh, it's to give them a better tomorrow. They see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
Beleza, Léo.
I miss him.
Vamos fazer.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Caramba, olha o lugar. Fala, Rupert, tudo bem? Bem-vindo. Chegamos no filme Waterworld, quem lembra?
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log.
Ah, concorre, viu, The Best? Falou, cara, se não concorrer é sacanagem.
Look, Sid.
Ele abdicou o nome de Clive, mano?
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
Já sim, Gabriel.
Worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Vivian.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Entendi, Guilherme.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable.
Boa noite, VL. Tudo bem?
So,
Bem-vindo.
to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well, then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash.
Valeu, Daniel!
And the Empire pays dearly for every
Obrigado,
blade of
mano.
grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation,
It is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Game of Thrones total, mano.
You were born in Twinside.
Rupert, obrigado demais, brother. Tamo
Do you not fear
junto.
for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain.
Total Game of Thrones,
As
mano.
to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ô, Daniel, valeu! Obrigado, cara. Obrigado pelo superchat, meu lindão. Não vi isso aí não, velho. Mas deve ser verdade. Obrigado pelo superchat, meu mestre. Obrigado mesmo. Mano, que lugar da hora, mano.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts.
Tá muito lindo mesmo,
I
Christian.
have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Cara, esse lugar aqui é muito bonito, velho.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work.
Ela tá de cabelo comprido
Before I
agora.
forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Grande Decim! Porra, cara! Muito obrigado, brother! Cinquentão, muito obrigado. Deus te abençoe, velho. Ajuda demais. Obrigado. Beijo no seu coração. Que Deus te abençoe. Você e a toda a galera que tem contribuído. E quem não pôde contribuir também, só de estar aqui, dinheiro nenhum paga. Obrigado, mano. Pra ajudar no corre, mestre. Estou nos primeiros passos aqui, mas é necessário sempre fortalecer os nossos que o fazem com amor. Eu convido a turma para conhecer meu trabalho, se me permitir. Ubuntu, querido. Tamo junto, cara. Ô, pelo amor de Deus. Chama a galera aí, pode. Fica à vontade. Fica à vontade, Decim. Obrigado. Deus te abençoe. Tamo junto demais, cara. Obrigado, de coração.
Does that one have blood on it?
Ó, a véia tá aqui ainda, sobreviveu.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Será que ela tá mais velha?
Is that all?
Clive.
Olha lá, mano, tá todo mundo diferentão, ó. Legal isso aí, né?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
That it?
Pegamos uma espada nova. Diferente. Diferente, né?
Have you been to the toll?
Muro das Memórias. O juramento. Criado no dia em que Clive jurou sua aliança a Cid. Essa lasca de cristal cravada por 2 adagas é o poderoso lembrete de uma promessa feita, de uma amizade forjada e de um legado herdado. Ó, mano, não podia ter sido essa música na morte do maluco? Eu ia chorar, velho. Só temos um por enquanto. Depois a gente vai colocando aqui as outras coisas no mural. Interessante. O exército republicano marcha pelo Império nas Orlas Gêmeas e os homens da rocha foram convocados à linha de frente. Eu sinto que algo importante está para acontecer. Quando eu voltar, vou deixar a par de tudo. Eu achei que tinha morrido, velho.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Caramba, eles sabem que ele tá vivo e, tipo, sem emoção, assim?
Do you think he will ever come back?
Pô, tinha que ser mais emocionante, né?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Aqui em casa é assim, Cordial. Sempre.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Nice. Demais, Fernando. O garoto aí, véi.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this...
Caraca, mano. Olha o que a praga
is
pegou.
far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
E esse aí não tá pegando esse aí também, não? Os dois devem ser um casal também,
the
né?
world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Vamos lá.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Beleza, a tormenta crescente. Então, a Marta sumiu.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
E aí, Josué? Tem caminho, mano?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Ok. Tá. Vocês comentaram que tem a missão do Chocobo, né? Mas eu acho que eu não posso fazer ainda, né? Certo? Ou não? Boa, Josué! Arrebenta, mano! Isso aí! Caramba! Encontre os rompe maldição, mano. Ah, beleza, Guilherme. Fechou. Vamos seguir a missão, então.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
O tempo está fechando.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Já, mano, eu tenho 3 aqui. É da hora. Tira um daninho mais ou menos. E aí, Luiz? Beleza, meu lindão?
Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
Sei lá, Slayer.
Thank you, Clive.
Dá pra assistir uma horinha assim.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke?
Vamos lá, Ramu. Nossa, isso é lindo. Isso é mais lindo que isso aqui. E, mano... Putz, mano. Quase que dá pra nós... Eita, pega.
There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Lindo e dá dano. Beleza, mano. Vamos deixar pro Ramu, então. Ô Luiz, obrigado por se tornar membro do canal, meu lindo. Tamo junto, irmão. Obrigado de coração. Seja bem-vindo novamente ao grupo de membros, tá? Valeu pela força, brother.
There might still be someone inside.
Ué. Vixe, todo mundo morto.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Ah, demorei demais, mano. O dano come depois que eu bato, mano. É isso mesmo. Tamo junto demais, Luiz. Obrigado, brother. Obrigado pelo superchat também. Tamo junto, lindão. É nóis, é nóis, é nóis, é nóis. Esquenta a cabeça. É importante que você tá aqui, mano. Obrigado, obrigado.
I think so.
Tá.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Só uma coisa aqui. Não, nada. Esse padre aqui é aquele padre que tava ficando com os caras que estavam morrendo, né? Ele tava ajudando os caras que estavam morrendo.
The abbot.
Ah lá, ó. Todo mundo virando...
The bearers died protecting him.
Sal, sei lá.
Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Ah lá, invocaram a magia e viraram...
Clive. He's breathing.
Viraram pedra.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
Você é louco, mano. Imagina a dor desses caras, mano, virando pedra. Você é louco.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
É, morreu.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... They didn't need to die like this.
Tem isso também, Luiz.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms.
As duas coisas, Daniel.
Fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Só virou pó, mano. Todo mundo virou pó. Eita, pega.
Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Salve, Danley! Você tá bom, mano? Restos mortais. Tristeza, mano. Claro que não pode, né? Esqueça que é linearzão. entendi então, Slayer. Oxe, primeira vez que aparece isso. 70. Primeira vez que aparece um.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Forgive me. Morri pela primeira vez. O bicho é encapetado. Primeira vez que morremos no jogo, mano. Tá bom, né? Caraca, mano. Olha onde que volta, mano. Isso doeu, hein? Nossa, voltou longe demais.
They killed my bear. And they called themselves our countrymen.
Não entendi, Guilherme. Você tá falando do meu vídeo? Eu não falei que eles falaram que ia ser mundo aberto. No meu vídeo eu falei que eu acharia que seria muito louco se fosse mundo aberto. Mas em momento nenhum eu citei que os diretores falaram que ia ser mundo aberto. Eu acho que você não entendeu, mano. Eu falei assim, putz, mano, o jogo ele é bem linearzão, tal, pá. Mas eu gostaria que ele fosse aberto, mundo aberto. Mas eles não falaram, em momento nenhum. Olha o encapetado aí de novo. Sai, 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 sai. Galera, vocês estão confundindo tudo, mano.
Nice try. Too slow.
Não deu tempo, já era, morri. Nossa, deu tempo ainda.
Well done.
Finalmente. Beleza.
You didn't see that coming.
Morre.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Beleza. Boa noite, Si. Tudo bem? Valeu, obrigado, obrigado. Galera, eu tô vendo meio por cima o debate de vocês aí. Esse jogo, galera, é um jogo semi-aberto. Ele é corredorzão, que nem God of War, assim, com algumas áreas pra você explorar um pouquinho mais, mas não é mundo aberto, tá? É semi-aberto.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Boa, Peter.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gareth returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
Okay.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Ok. Valeu, Leandro. Obrigado, velho. Tamo junto demais.
Try not to move.
Boa, Edward.
you handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
Valeu, Rica.
Now,
Tamo junto.
question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Ok.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
Tá bom.
Good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Vamos lá. Uma surpresa de plumas.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Uma pena.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Sacanagem, os bichos tudo de boa aqui, curtindo a vida. O Liu vem e arregaça tudo. Sacanagem.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Ah lá.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
foi. A sopa já foi. Olha lá.
You're safe now. White heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Ai, mano, é o Chocobo que salvou ele.
Ambrosia.
Ah, mano.
It is you. You survived.
Ah, velho.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Que legal, velho.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned.
E aí, Renata, tudo bem?
Her master, kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
Demais,
she wants
né?
her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay
Sim,
right
Daniel.
where you are.
Que legal. Ah lá, que da hora, velho.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her.
Sim, Rê.
You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you?
Isso.
No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me.
Sósia mesmo.
Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Olha, mano, se a gente não faz essa missão, cara, é missão secundária isso aqui, galera. A gente pode passar o jogo inteiro sem pegar a montaria.
Take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Que top, mano. Top, 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 top. Chocobo desbloqueado, olha aí. Pera aí. Pô, como é que eu coloco a cela nela? A gente ganhou uma cela, não ganhou não? Aqui, ó. Aparece nos aposentos do Clive. Ah, tá. Ah, moleque! Olha aí, garoto! Incrível. Acelerar. Pera aí.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ah lá. Que da hora, velho. Incrível. Incrível. Vamos lá, Ambrosia.
Be safe.
Legal, 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 legal. Só faltou tocar a musiquinha do Chocobo, isso eu senti falta, na moral. Tinha que ter a musiquinha do Chocobo, né, velho? Não tinha que ter, mano, a musiquinha do Chocobo?
I hear there's trouble. But none of the curse breakers have returned.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash.
Quatro.
Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these
Boa,
past
Carlos.
years have
Bom
taught
apetite.
us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Das 7 casas ilustres. Mano, é muito God of War. God of War é Game of Thrones. God of War.
And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
É da Casa de Ferro lá do Game of Thrones que toma conta. Não é? Não é uma referência? Lembra lá daquela casa de Game of Thrones do Iron lá, sei lá, que era a Casa de Ferro e não sei das quantas, lembra? Que eles tomavam conta da maior frota que existia no reino. É a mesma coisa, que da hora, velho. Total referência. Valeu, Anorak. Tamo junto. Obrigado por acompanhar, meu lindão. Ilha de Ferro, exatamente. A bancada do outro já está aberta. Missão secundária deve ser, né?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
You think it's all right to touch him?
Back, are ya? What do you want? Anything else?
Casa Tyrell. É, mano. Cara, animal isso, né? Essas referências. Mano, isso tá bonito demais. Que jogo bonito, galera. Mas a gente vai ter que encerrar com dor no coração. Puta merda. Com muita dor no coração. Nessa primeira semana, galera, de lançamento, até dia 29, eu só posso fazer 4 horas de live por dia, por conta do embargo da Square. Senão a gente ficava, mas pelo menos umas 2 horinhas, né, ficava, mano, porque o jogo tá muito gostoso, caras. Mas é isso. Amanhã Amanhã, sábado. Amanhã, se tudo der certo, às 20 horas, a gente volta para mais 4 horas. Se eu conseguir, durante o dia, eu vou abrir uma live de Mortal Kombat também, porque tá incrível esse game. E eu tô muito feliz de poder estar jogando Final Fantasy e vocês estarem aqui comigo assistindo. Temos um compromisso amanhã? Podemos já marcar para amanhã, às 20 horas? Temos esse compromisso? Vocês, 170 maninhos e maninhas que estão aqui assistindo, vocês vêm? Às 20 horas amanhã, pode ser? Estaremos aqui, tá bom, pessoal? Muito obrigado, um excelente final de semana repleto de energia, alegria, coisas do bem para todos vocês e que amanhã seja um dia muito mais incrível do que foi o dia de hoje para cada um de vocês, tá bom? Para cada um de nós, né? Amanhã às 20 estamos aqui. Beijo, meus lindos. Fiquem com Deus. Tchau, tchau.